And we're back, friends. Mike T. Shamborn here from Cult Classic Neo, playing a little bit more of this thing we like to call The Witcher 3, en route to the Black Ones to deliver the head of this griffin to prove that we've done what they asked us to do so that they will give us the location of Yennefer. But one has to assume that because this is an RPG, they're not just going to give us the location of Yennefer. They're going to send us most likely on another whirlwind adventure to a land far, far away. Pretty much take it to the bank that that's exactly what's getting ready to go down. Well, because it is. And before we go see the Black Ones, I got some wolves I want to take out. I remember doing this on part on Death March and losing. It was sad. Very sad. Now, how did I miss the stupid flame barrel?
Come on, come closer.
Well, not yet. Don't make them come closer to you like the barrel on fire. Hey, homies, let's get into this. Here's Johnny. Got him. Done and done. Yeah, much easier on not Death March. Ooh, dumplings, delicious. What's it? Oh, Demetrium, Master Armor. Yes, this was worth it. Absolutely worth it. Good Lord in heaven. They got all kinds of good stuff on this little cart here. That's definitely going to come in handy. All right, let's head on up to see the man. See what we can come up. Oh, no. Okay, so let me show you something really quick. Really quick, and I promise we're going to get back to the story. Every time you kill a dog, search the body. You want every bit of dog tallow that you can find in this game because you're going to need it for alchemy. All right? Dogs become very essential kills, if you will, in the game because you're going to need it very heavily for your alchemy. Now, having said that, I'm wondering if you guys will bear with me once again, alchemy-wise, can I make bombs yet? I want to be able to make bombs. Can I? No, I'm missing everything. Wait. Saltpeter. Okay. Might have to buy some of that because I need some bombs so that I can clear out the monsters' dens. That's what I want them for. I don't typically use them in combat. There's a couple fights throughout the game where I did use them. They came in handy, but definitely much more handy for taking out monster nests. What's up, homies? Stop. Everybody good? Stop. Stop what? I'm going to see your boy. He called for me.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Yeah. Smooth. That Witcher's a smooth pimp. You better watch out. The Beast of White Orchard is complete, y'all. Let me see if the quartermaster has any saltpeter.
Spy or haggle?
Let's see. See what you got. I need some saltpeter, dog. Alright, does this dude have any saltpeter? It's hard to know for sure. Silver, okay. That's not saltpeter. Doesn't look like he has any. I think this is going to be iron. No, it's just lead. Or is this saltpeter? That's wax. Need to learn what things look like on this game. Anyway, we'll find some saltpeter so we can do the crafting later. We're going to ball out here. Now, one thing I do want to check to see is if my mods are still working in terms of my inventory, my weaponry. It's 100%, yeah. So it appears that my mod not letting weapons degrade over time is working. Now, some people who play these games more purely, who like weapon degradation. Oh man, they're tearing that dude up, aren't they? Anyway, let's go get Vesemir and get up out of here. But yeah, so I gotta turn that type of stuff off. I don't have time. Like, one of my other issues with this game, other than what we talked about before with the leveling system with the stingy XP, is just you spend so much, especially on Death March, you spend so much of this game in your menus, finding oils, applying oils, crafting oils, changing your weapons, repairing your weapons. Like, it just gets to a point where it's like, all right. Like, I just want to be in the world and be an adventurer, not manage my inventory for 30 minutes every time I have a fight. And I'm exaggerating. But that's really a new age gaming thing, at least to me. There may have been some PC games back in the past that had those types of concepts, but I remember playing Minecraft for years on creative, and then when I switched over to survival, I didn't like Minecraft anymore because I'm like, I spent most of my time having to craft pickaxe after pickaxe after pickaxe after pickaxe, and I know that there's enchantments that you can eventually add that slow degradation, but I can't, man. Once I make something or once I have something, I want to have it. I don't want to have to fix it every 20 minutes, and I know that that's authentic and somewhat realistic, but I'm okay with my games not being entirely realistic, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't play games. I've said it many times throughout the history of me playing video games and reviewing video games. I don't need realism. Practicality is one thing. And even then, I enjoyed Saints Row 4 because it was completely impractical. But, you know, tis what tis. Here goes Vesemir's. Actually, before you talk to Ves, because I'm pretty sure something's getting ready to happen where me and this chick are not going to be on good terms. Or me and this lady. Pardon me, ladies.
Something else you'll be needing.
Let me check your cards.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after.
Yes, see? You got to always check. It's another decoy. Decoys are extremely valuable cards to have, by the way, friends. When you're playing Gwent. They can save you. I've been known to take 2 or 3 decoys into a single deck to fight. That's how I roll. Not always, but.
Yennefer's in Vizima.
Wait, whoa. What quest did I fail?
Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Man, I messed up a quest. I'm gonna have to go back and do it after this show. Actually, you know what? I'm not feeling that.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some Geralt.
I'm trying to exit out so I can load my last save. I want to go back and do that quest. I know which quest it is too, and it's a good one.
Took him down.
All right, sorry guys, I'm gonna skip these cutscenes because I want to do that Firestarter quest. I don't want to. That's why I save often. Anyway, I want to do the Firestarter quest. I don't want to miss any quests before we close out White Orchard because I'm trying to play it completely. So that's what we're gonna do. That's right. We're gonna go do it. The only problem is you got to sit through these cutscenes, and the loading screens are nowhere near as bad on PC as they are on PlayStation 4. Like that. Like, you think that loading screen was bad? Yeah. No. Play it on PlayStation 4, my friends. So let's go ahead and select the quest that I'm looking for. Quests. Secondary quest, Twisted Firestarter. Witcher contracts. So I'm not missing too much here, but it looks like the only quest I missed was that one. Hopefully. Didn't tell me I failed anything else, so that's good. And I am level 10, so eventually we're going to have to get around to leveling up our character. We'll do that on another show, though. Not to worry. All right, so we're doing our little detective work out here. There we go.
Blueprints. A man's. Large.
So yeah, that's the one downside is as you go through the chapters of the game, which why do games have chapters? Just let me be in an open world, for God's sake. You can
Stinks of piss.
mess up
And
quests.
vodka.
All right, so he likes drinking vodka and peeing by trees, and I don't understand how that's an issue. If that's his jam, let him have it. I will tell you straight up, this is one of the facets of the game I don't like. This running around looking for clues, Sherlock Holmes nonsense. I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. It doesn't, like, it slows the pacing. Like, I gotta use my Witcher sense and follow.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
It's just painful. I could have sworn there was a treasure chest under here, but you know what? I think I already got the treasure chest. Aren't there drowners that are going to attack at this juncture, if you will? All right, still trying to remember. Like, it's been a while since I've done this specific quest, so I'm trying to remember how to do it properly. Still looking for footprints. Sound like Schmeagol. Footprints. Yeah, like this walking around, I'm telling y'all, this could not irritate me more. Just having to, he looks like he was trying to cover his tracks. Oh, word? Is that what he was doing? How about we just go fight griffins and not be Sherlock Holmes? All right, so red tracks, yellow tracks.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
All right, so his trail goes this way. All right, let's just go swim around then. Come on, move. Trying to re-pick up the trail or whatever. All right, so that's not it. That's not it. Let's just jump in the water. All right. There's his boots. Got it.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Okay, now what? There's more? Come on, man.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Something jumped out of the rushes.
There they are. What's up, drowner?
But he managed to escape.
Yeah. So one of the other mods I have installed, in case you haven't been watching from the beginning of the show, is turning up the XP for fights, because the game basically makes it unnecessary for you to fight, because monsters give you so little XP. So I turned it up a little bit. All right, doesn't look like he dropped anything. Looks like it's about to start raining. All right, footprints.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Tracks leading back to the village. All right, man, get on back to the village then. Daggum.
Bleeding. but not badly. Surface wound.
Come on. Let's get on with this, please. Now, at least the game tells you kind of the vicinity where this stuff is supposed to be going down at. Because if it didn't, like, if I just had to figure all this out, I probably would have quit the game. Because this isn't fun for me. No examination there.
The trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Recognize him by his wounds.
Chew him or swallow him whole.
So it's not the peasants.
Sips in the old oak tree, brewing cider with devilish glee.
Got the fire on.
Sip down in
I'm not trying to take these people's things. I'm pretty sure dude is not in here if memory serves me properly. Alright, come on. We're heading around back. What are we doing? Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do right now is meditate so that we can get some daylight out here. Good God, it's dark. See, it's dark on my screen. I know it's got to be dark on y'all's screen. Now we're smoking. And so apparently it's not outside that we need to be. And apparently this storm that's been brewing is still a brewing. Alright, come on, Witcher senses. But yeah, like these type of detective missions, they just ruin the pacing. Like I get that a lot of people liked them though. A lot of people were singing the praises of the what's it called missions. Don't want to take their stuff. I just want to find Mr. Wound Meister. Nothing doing there. There he is. What's up, home?
Claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Fine. I'll agree to that, if you swear to stop playing with fire. Fail to do that and I'll come back, and someone will get hurt.
Of course, Master Witcher. I swear on me dead mum. Your gold, and here's to your health. Down with the black ones and non-humans alike.
Every time they say something bad about the black ones, I feel like these brothers don't like black people very much. Oh, and I know that's probably not true, but it's just kind of funny. Let's go turn this thing in. All right, Willis, talk to me, dog.
Couldn't track your arsonist down. Sorry about that.
Damn shame. Well, the black ones might catch him eventually. Do you need anything? I managed to save some things from the fire. And my anvil's whole. I could bang something out. You know, can use every copper now.
All right. What are you selling?
Welcome.
Now I got the test complete, or the
Show
quest
me what you
complete.
got.
Show me what you got there, brother. Now, are these the improved saddlebags over the ones I have? I think what we'll do is we'll hold because you can get some really dope ones up in Velen or in Novigrad, one of them. But we'll check to see if he has some saltpeter. I could use that. Doesn't look like anybody has any saltpeter, man. It's gunpowder, basically. All right.
So long.
So long, brother. Anyway, ladies and gents, I have gone on long enough. We've turned this quest in. I'm going to check the job board. Oh, looks like we got some more stuff to do. We're going to take all these. I'm not going to obviously read them to you. And then we're going to check the world map to see if we now have 700 more points of interest. We don't. We have a couple more, though, which is cool. We'll go knock those out. Probably off camera. I'm obviously not going to make you all watch me ride to each one of these question marks. But just know that each one of these question marks is kind of a mini quest in its own right. Usually treasure or some type of monster you have to fight. So next episode, we're going to close things out here with Vesemir at the tavern. I'm going to go ahead and save right now to make sure that we don't mess anything up in the process. And I want to thank all of you for watching, for hanging out, for subscribing, and commenting. Let us know what you think about The Witcher 3. If you've experienced playing it. If you haven't played it, do you have plans to play it? That's what we need to know. Anyway, friends, it's been long enough. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.